sabke swami. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Jai Jagadish Hare. Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. Bhakta Janon ke sankat, Dina Janon ke sankat, Kshana mein dur kare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Tum karuna ke sagar, tum palan karta, tum palan karta. Main sevak tum swami, main sevak tum swami. Kripa karo bharata. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Jai Jagadish Hare. Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. Bhakta Janon ke sankat, Dina Janon ke sankat, Kshana mein dur kare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Tum ho eka agochar, sabke pranapati, sabke pranapati. Kisavidhi milun dayamai, kisavidhi milun dayamai. Makomen kumati. Jai Jagadish Hare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare.
So for this last few minutes, let's close the eyes and bring the attention inwards. Let's bring the attention inwards. Just relaxing the body. I can tell you've got a lot to catch up, but let's just take a moment to arrive.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Dina Bandhu Dukha Harta, Tumarakshaka mere, Swami Tumarakshaka mere.
So grab hold of the block and the belt, because it's always handy to have a belt. You never know when you're gonna need it. And then for these last 5 minutes, if you like, you can lay down on your back, or you can find a comfortable sitting position and close the eyes. Just bringing the attention towards your breath, observing the body, observing the breath.
Vikaramitao Papaharo Deva Swami Papaharo Deva Shraddha Bhakti Barha.
And here you can focus on the movement of the chest, you can focus on the lungs expanding with the breath, or you can focus on that gentle friction of the air on the tip of the nostrils.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare.
Find a posture that is as comfortable as it can be for you. then if you feel that your mind is very restless, just relax the eyelids down, diagonally down, just so that you can bring the focus in. Relax, we can tell. Anyone lost some socks last night? Sitting here, we bring the chin parallel with the floor. We relax the hands on the knees with the palms facing up or down. And then we relax the shoulders and the elbows. We find a sensation of ease, like floating on water. Comfortable posture. Rolling to the right side, find your way to come to sitting.
Shri Guru Charanam Shri Hari Sharanam Shri Guru Charanam Shri Hari Sharanam Shri Guru Charanam Shri Hari Sharanam.
Just keeping the eyes closed. Keeping the attention on the breath, just observing the breath. And at any point, if you feel that you lost your concentration, because it is a practice of concentration, at any point if you feel that you're holding on to your thoughts, then that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Whenever you notice that, then just bring your attention back to the breath. Maybe you hear some noises outside, but that's okay. That's also part of the practice. Just keeping the focus on yourself and on the breath, as we still aware of the outside and we're still aware of others, but keeping that connection within. So if you just arrive, find your way to come to sitting. We're just about to start. Nice having you all here, having you at home or wherever you are joining us online. So as we're sitting here, exactly as we are, let's bring the hands together in front of the heart. Namaskar, namaste, palms together. And then gently bringing the elbows a little bit away from the rib cage to the sides, in line with the wrists. Chest is gently open. And we're still focusing on the breath. We will open the practice chanting 3 times Om. Let's exhale all the air out, squeezing the last bit of air. And then relax the belly, breathe into the belly and then the chest, all the way to the collarbones. Deep inhale. And here we take a moment to bow our head to your heart and dedicate the practice, dedicating the fruits of your practice to a situation or someone who needs some support right now. It's always good to dedicate it to something outside of ourselves. Surrendering the ego. And once you're done with your dedication, then keeping the eyes closed, lifting the head up just for a moment and relaxing the hands on your knees once again. Keeping your attention on your breath. And then let's gently blink the eyes open. Let's remove the blocks from under us and stretch the legs to the front. Shake your legs a little bit. Give them a little bit of a shake. And then let's bring the legs around. Let's come to hands and knees to all fours. So let's spread the fingers on the mat, middle finger towards the front of the mat, and the wrinkles on the outsides of the wrists parallel with the line of the mat in front of you. Then we bring the wrists under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. And if you look in between your legs, you should not be able to see your feet there, so hide your feet behind the knees. Take a moment to just lengthen the spine so you grow tall through the crown. Reach with the crown of the head and reach with the tailbone. And then take a moment to draw the shoulders and the shoulder blades towards your sitting bones, so you create some space between the shoulders and the ears. Let's exhale all the air out. And with the inhale, tucking the toes, we bring the whole body a little bit towards the back. Draw the shoulder blades down. And then pressing with the hands and the feet, we lift the sitting bones up, diagonally up, stretching the arms into a downward facing dog. Take a moment to gently bend the knees and direct the sitting bones up. Think of stretching the spine, lengthening, creating space between the vertebrae. You can look in between your feet or your legs so that you lengthen the back of the neck, creating lots of space there. And then we can walk the dog, so bending one knee and reaching with the opposite heel towards the mat. But stay connected with the breath as you do this. Keep pressing the floor away and the shoulders away from the ears. And then bending the knees, walk your hands towards your feet. Keep your feet as they are. And with the knees bent, we're just going to fall forward and relax the whole body down. You can shake your shoulders a little bit. You can wiggle your head, a few yeses, a few no's, very gently, gentle with the neck. And then we can grab hold of the elbows and gently pressing the floor away, we stretch the legs. And with grabbing hold of the elbows, we're going to bring the arms a little bit high up so that the head is in between the arms and the chest is open, so the heart space is open. And then we're just falling forward. Maybe we can bring the weight of the body a little bit more on the balls of the feet. See how that changes the sensation on the back of the legs. Take a deep breath. Breathe into the side ribs, back ribs, the whole rib cage expanding. And then letting go of the arms, bending the knees once again, shaking the shoulders one last time. And then we're going to gently bending the knees, we're going to roll all the way up, moving through all the vertebrae, coming all the way up, head last. And then once you're up, we take a moment to roll the shoulders and the shoulder blades towards the back, opening the chest. Step to the front of the mat and bring your feet together. Let's bring the big toes touching and a small gap between the heels. And once again, let's bring the hands together in front of the heart in Namaskar, Namaste. Perhaps we can once again roll the shoulders towards the back. And then we relax the whole body. We're going to hook the thumbs. Exhale here. And with the inhale, we're going to scoop all the way up. Deep inhale. Exhaling, falling forward over the legs. Inhale, step the right foot back. And then the left foot back, come to a downward dog. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, spreading the sitting bones out. Inhaling, 3, a little bit less, 4, and we'll do one more breath. Exhale, bring the feet a little bit closer. On the next inhale, bring your shoulders to the front, shoulders on top of the wrists for a high plank. Bend your knees on the mat, and then bend the elbows close to the body and come all the way down. Untuck your toes. Roll the shoulders and shoulder blades back. And with the next inhale, lifting the chest and the head for a small cobra. Direct the chest to the front. Exhaling back to the mat. Inhale, press with your hands, come to all fours, hands and knees. Adjust your alignment, bring your knees under your hips, tuck the toes. And with the exhale, lift for a downward dog. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhaling through the nose. One more breath. Step your feet a little bit closer. Let's do one more breath here. Bend your knees a little bit. And exhale. With the next inhale, lifting the right leg out. Step between your hands. Bring the other foot to the front, feet together. With the inhale, we come on the fingertips, we lengthen the spine and open the chest. And with the exhale, we fall forward. Fingertips or hands on the mat. Bend the knees if you need, drop the head. Hook the thumbs, bend the knees and scoop all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart in Namaste. Once again, inhale, scooping up. Deep breath. Exhaling, falling forward. Inhale, step the left foot back and the right foot back, downward dog. Inhaling, spreading the fingers on the mat. Inhaling, 2. And one more breath here. With the next inhale, coming to a high plank. Reach through the crown of the head and through the heels. Bend the knees on the mat first, and then bend the elbows close to the body, come all the way down. Untuck the toes, inhale, lifting the chest and the head, just a twist. Exhaling back to the mat. Inhale, press with the hands, come to hands and knees. Tuck your toes, adjust the alignment, and with the exhale, lift for a downward dog. Deep inhale, exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Deep breath through the nose. Step your feet a little bit backwards. So you've got a bit more space. 2 more breaths. Bless you. 1 more breath. Exhale. Keep your hands where they are. With the next inhale, lifting the left leg up. Step between your hands. Bring the other foot to the front. Feet together. Inhale, coming on the fingertips, opening the chest. Exhaling, falling forward. You can bend the knees if you need. Hook the thumbs, bending the knees. We scoop all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Once again, inhale, scooping up. Make it a little bit bigger. Exhaling, we fall forward. Lift the kneecaps up. Inhale, step the right foot back and the left foot back, downward dog. Inhale. Inhaling 2. Inhaling 3. Inhale, lifting the right leg up. We're going to step a little bit close to the right hand. Then we reach through the back heel and we place the hands on the front thigh, and then we roll the upper body up. Take a moment to roll the shoulders and the shoulder blades back. And with the next inhale, circle the arms for Anjaneya's. Exhale. Inhaling, we reach through the back heel and we reach through the fingers, softening the shoulders. Deep breath into the whole body. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Just keep lengthening with the breath. 2 more breaths. 1 last breath here. See if you can stretch the arms. On the next inhale, bring the hands to the mat and come to a downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lifting the left leg up, stepping a little bit close to the left hand. Stretching the back leg. Place the hands on the front thigh. And then roll the upper body up. Again, shoulders, shoulder blades back. Don't rush. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale. Inhaling. Inhaling 2. Inhale 3. Inhaling 4. Make sure you breathe in. Let's do 1 more breath here. Inhale, bring the hands to the mat and come to a downward dog. Inhaling. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step your feet a little bit further forward so you've got a bit more space. 2 more breaths. Keep your hands as they are. And then you have to resist with the chest. Lengthen the spine. Yeah, exactly. 1 more breath here. Inhaling, lift the right leg up. Step between your hands and bring the other foot to the front, feet together. Inhale, opening the chest, lengthening the spine. Exhale, falling forward. Hook the thumbs, bend the knees and scoop all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart in Namaste. Once again, deep breath, breathe with me. Inhale. Exhale, falling forward. Focus on the breath. Stepping the left foot back and the right foot back, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Reach with the heels down. 1 more breath. And exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg up and step a little bit close to the right hand. Reach through the back foot, place the hands on the front thigh, and then pressing with the hands, roll yourself up. Pressing with the feet with the next inhale, arms overhead. Exhale. We're going to do 3 breaths, so enjoy the breath. 2 more breaths. Create space in the body so that you can breathe deeply. And exhale. Inhale, bring the hands to the mat. Come to a downward dog. We'll take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up, step a little bit close to the left hand. Stretching the back leg, hands on the front thigh, and then pressing with the hands, we roll ourselves up. Shoulders back. Inhale, circling the arms up. Exhaling here. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. Bring this a little bit closer together. And 1 more breath here. Inhale, bringing the hands to the mat, coming to a downward dog. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Inhale, exhale. And 1 more deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, coming to a high plank. Bend the knees on the mat. And then we're going to bend the elbows just 90 degrees. With the inhale, bring the chest to the front, untuck the toes, and then pressing with the hands and the feet, come to an upward dog. Stretch your legs, and then bringing the knees down on the mat, tucking the toes, bringing the body backwards, and then pressing with the hands, we lift to a downward dog. Inhaling deep. Inhaling 2, press the floor away and reach through the sitting bum. 1 more breath. With the next inhale, lifting the left leg up, step between your hands and bring the other foot to the front, feet together. Inhaling, opening the chest, exhaling, falling forward. Hook the thumbs, bend the knees and scoop all the way up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. In Namaste. Let's take 1 deep breath here. And with the exhale, we relax the whole body. With the next inhale, placing the hands on the hips. Turn towards the puja, towards this side on your mat, and open your feet wide apart. So bring your feet quite wide apart, and bring your toes a little bit in and the ankles a little bit out. Hands on the hips, and then the elbows back. With the inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine, chest to the ceiling. And with the exhale, we're going to come halfway down. Interlacing the fingers behind the back. With the inhale, we stretch the spine. And with the exhale, we fall forward. And we bring the hands over the head. We keep the legs engaged. We keep a good contact with the balls of the feet on the floor. And then we just reach with the crown of the head down to the floor. We breathe deeply into the side ribs. And then just notice if you have the weight of your body too much on your heels or too much towards the front. So bring the weight of the body between the balls of the feet and the heels. Lifting the kneecaps up. And with the next inhale, placing the hands on the hips, come halfway up into a flat back, parallel with the floor. Exhaling here. And with the next inhale, press with the feet and come all the way up. Exhale. Then with the next inhale, you can jump or step your feet together, or you can wiggle your feet together, ankles and toes and ankles and toes, and shake your legs. To grip off your socks, because otherwise you're going to slide all the time. Let's turn to the front of the mat once again for Surya Beam. So stepping to the front of the mat, bringing your big toes to touch. And a small gap between the heels. Spread the toes on the mat, hands in front of the heart, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale. Inhaling, we circle the arms up. Exhaling, we fall forward. Inhale, stepping the right foot back, and then the left foot back into a downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling deep. And exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg up and step between your hands right in the middle of the hands. You can use your hand to grab the foot and bring it to the front. And then we're going to circle the back heel down. And with the inhale, pressing with the feet on the mat. Bring the arms overhead, palms of the hands together. Exhaling. Deep inhale into warrior one. Exhale. Inhaling, heart space open. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. See if you can stretch the back leg. Reach with the outside of the back foot towards the mat. On the next inhale, we're going to lengthen the whole body. And then we're going to open the shoulders sideways, open the belly, open the hips into a warrior two. So as we open the shoulders, we bring that left hip a bit towards the back. And then we focus on the fingers of the front hand and we relax the eyelids gently down. We again breathe into the whole body, to the feet, the legs, everything. The breath moving everywhere. Let's take 2 more breaths here. With the next inhale, circle the arms to the mat. Step into a downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming to a high plank. Bring the knees on the mat. Bend the elbows halfway down. Inhaling, chest to the front. Untuck the toes. Come to an upward dog, stretching the legs. Bringing the knees on the mat. Tucking the toes, lifting to a downward dog. 1 breath here and exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Step between your hands right in the middle. Circle the back heel down. Press with the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms of the hands together. All the fingers pointing towards the ceiling. Exhale. Reaching with the outside of the back foot. Reaching with the front knee towards the front. And then just focusing inwards on the breath. Bring the palms of the hands together. Just 1 more breath. Just breathe. On the next inhale, create space in the body. And then open sideways into a warrior two. Keep your feet as they are if you can. And just opening the shoulders and the belly. Focus on the fingers of the front hands. Focus on the breath. Let's do just 1 more breath here. Exhale. Inhale, circle the arms to the mat. Step into a downward dog. Inhaling deep. Exhale. You can keep the hands where they are and you can adjust the toes a little bit. Let's do 1 more breath. Keep your hands as they are. And exhale. With the next inhale, look at your hands and bend the knees. And then jump, hop or step to the front, feet together. With the inhale, we come on the fingertips, opening the chest. And with the exhale, we fall forward over the legs. Inhaling, circling the arms up, coming all the way up. Stretching the spine, exhale, hands to the heart. 1 more time. Inhale, circling the arms up. Exhaling, falling forward. Inhale, step the left foot back and the right foot back, downward dog. Inhale, exhale, and 1 more breath. And exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg up and step right in the middle between your hands. Circle your back heel down. Inhale, come all the way up, just as we did before, palms of the hands together. Inhaling deep. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Lengthening the back leg. 1 more breath. And then opening sideways to a warrior two. Again, remember to bring that left hip a little bit back. Breathing deeply. Exhale. And let's do 1 more breath exhale. With the next inhale, stretching the front leg. Lift the kneecaps up and relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach with the right arm to the front as much as you can. And then falling sideways, bring the right hand on your shin and the left arm up, Utthita Trikonasana. And then we move the pubic bone a little bit to the front and we reach through the crown of the head. Notice your breath, check if you're still breathing. Bring your hand a little bit higher up so that you can get a bit of balance so that you can stretch this. Let's do one more breath here. On the next exhale, looking at the front foot and pressing with the feet coming all the way up. Then bending the front knee. And with the next inhale, we're going to reach to the front. We're going to grab hold of our blocks and place the block on the inside of the foot. Bring your hand on top of the block with the fingers to the front and bring the knee on top of the ankle. Open the body sideways and bring the left arm up. Move your pubic bone a little bit to the front. Inhale, make yourself really long. And then flipping the palm of the left hand, we bring the left arm overhead in diagonal. And then we reach through the fingers and through the back foot. And we gently open the chest to the ceiling. You can use that gentle pressure of the arm against the leg and the leg against the arm so that you don't force the joints of the fingers there. One more breath here. Exhale. Now listen carefully. With the next inhale, bring the left hand to the left hip. Then we're going to move the block. We're going to count 2 blocks in front of the right foot and then move the block on the outside in line with the pinky toe. We're going to wiggle the back foot a little bit to the front. And with the inhale, we're coming to balance on the front leg. Press with the hand on the block, bring your back leg up, flex the foot, spread the toes. And the toes are opening to the sides. And then we bring the left arm up. Bring your pubic bone a little bit to the front, so we want to open the whole body sideways. We want to bring one hip on top of the other, one shoulder blade on top of the other. And then remember, we're just playing with the balance here. We're not trying to achieve anything. We're just playing, we're just changing the shapes of the body, and we're just breathing. So see if you can still enjoy it. On the next inhale, engage the belly, bring the arm down, see if you can keep the leg up and square the hips with the floor, and then step into a downward dog. Deep inhale, exhale, inhaling, and exhale. Inhale, coming to a high plank. Again, bend the knees on the mat, bend the elbows, come halfway down with the elbows. Inhale, move the chest to the front, untuck the toes, upward dog, stretching the legs, and then bringing the knees on the mat, tucking the toes, lifting into a downward dog. Inhaling deep, exhale, inhaling, and exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up and step right between your hands. Circle your back heel down on the mat. Press with the feet, circle the arms, come all the way up, palms of the hands together. Feet of Virasana 1. Deep inhale. Exhale, see if you can stretch the arms gently without creating tension in the shoulders, but just lengthening the arms. On the next inhale, lengthening the whole body and opening sideways into a warrior two. Keep an eye on your front knee, so keep the front knee on top of the ankle so that you don't hurt yourself. With the next inhale, we're going to stretch the front leg. Lift the kneecaps up, relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach with the left arm to the front. Bring the left arm down, so falling sideways and reaching with the right arm to the ceiling. And again, we move the pubic bone a little bit towards the front. Place your hand on the outside of the foot. And then stretch the arm. exhale, look at the front foot. Inhale, press with the feet and come all the way up. Bend your front knee. Inhaling, reach with the left arm to the front and grabbing hold of the block, place the block on the inside of the foot and the hand on top of the block. Again, we open the body sideways first. We bring the right arm up and then flipping the palm of the hand, we bring the arm overhead in diagonal. Are we still breathing? Are we still breathing deeply? Because that's all that matters. And you see all these changes, all these details that I keep talking about, it's just so that you can create more space in the body, so that the breath can flow, and also so that the body stays healthy during your practice. Bring the block a little bit closer. So that you can practice until you're 108. On the next inhale, let's bring the right hand to the right hip. Let's move the block, count 2 blocks in front of the left foot, and then move it towards the outside in line with the pinky toe. Wiggle that back foot a bit closer together. Use the breath. Inhale, come balancing on the front leg and bring the back leg up. Again, we flex the foot and we spread the toes, and then we open the body sideways. And then we try to keep that space between the shoulders and the ears. Bring your attention to your left hand, and if you're using a block, bring all your fingers to the front, the whole hand on the block. Good base there, and just press on the block and use it to help you. And if you fall, don't worry about it, just give it another go. We're just playing here, that's all we're doing. Flex your back foot and reach through the heel. Flex the foot, other way, yeah. Engaging the belly with the next inhale, lowering the arm, squaring the hips with the floor, hips parallel with the floor, and then step into a downward dog. Inhale, yeah, it is a balance. Inhaling 2. Breathing deeply, middle finger towards the front of the mat so that we keep those shoulders healthy forever. Let's do 2 more breaths. Bring your hands a little bit further apart so we give you a bit more space to breathe. Yes. Let's do 1 last breath. And then with the next inhale, let's bend the knees on the mat. Bring the knees as wide as the mat. Bring your big toes to touch. And then we walk the fingers to the front. And we come to a child's pose. So bring your sitting bones on your heels. Relax the forehead down. Relax the shoulders and the elbows. Relax the tongue in your mouth. Relax the belly in between your legs. But keep their awareness on your breath. It's always good to remind ourselves that even though we're in a group, it's an individual practice. It's all about yourself, in the sense of what your body needs today, what your mind needs today. If you ever need to come to this posture during the practice, you can do so. You're very welcome to do so if that's what the body needs. That's why it's so important to, throughout the day, wherever we are, that even though we're engaging with other people, that we have a certain amount of awareness inwards, towards ourselves, towards our breath, so that we can connect with consciousness, so that we can connect with higher consciousness. With the next inhale, let's walk the hands closer to the body and then roll yourself up. And then walking the hands to the front, let's come to hands and knees once again. Find your alignment. And with the inhale, tucking the toes. With the exhale, we lift for a downward dog. On the next inhale, we lift the right leg up and we bend the knee and we point the toes to the ceiling. Then bring your right knee on the mat, on the outside of the right wrist. Outside of the wrist. So the right foot is a little bit inwards. Then we bring the back knee down and we walk that back foot a little bit towards the back and we untuck the toes. You can look over your shoulder and check if your leg is in line with the mat. Then we bring the shoulders to the front. We take a nice deep inhale. And with the exhale, we walk ourselves down. You can stay on the elbows if you like. You can even use a block under the forehead just to relax the forehead down. Or you can stretch the arms and bring the forehead down on the mat. So the stretch here is on the outside of the right leg. And again, we're letting go of the tongue. And we're still breathing into the whole body. Not just the rib cage, but directing the breath also towards the legs and the feet, the hands, the fingers, the head, everything. And so here we're looking to keep the hips parallel with the floor. You can also use a block if you need under your right sitting bone or a cushion. Whatever you need there to help you. With the next inhale, walk your hands closer to the body. And then roll yourself up, pressing with the hands on the mat. And then tucking the back toes, bringing the hands under the shoulders. We press with the hands and we bring ourselves back into a downward dog. Let's take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up, bend the knee in the air, point the toes to the ceiling, and bring the left knee on the mat on the outside of the left wrist. Again, we lower the back knee, we walk the back foot back, we untuck the toes, we check, looking over the shoulder, and then we bring the shoulders to the front. We breathe deeply, and with the exhale, we walk the upper body down.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari
And then notice, take a moment to scan the whole body and notice if you're holding on to any part of the body in particular, if you feel any tension there. And then if you feel that tension, see if you can breathe into that area, and then with the exhale letting go of that tension. I'm going to gently move your hips a little bit to the side. You can keep the knee where it is, or if you like you can bring it a little bit to the side to give it a bit more space. Two more breaths here. And we're not only inhaling deeply, but we're also exhaling deeply. So let's exhale all the air out. And with the next inhale, walking the hands closer to you, pressing with the hands coming all the way up, rolling the body up. And then bringing the left sitting bones down. And bringing your back leg towards the front, stretching both legs. With the exhale, we're going to bend the right knee and open the knee to the side. Bring the foot close to the leg and close to you. If you've got some space here between the leg and the floor, you can use a block and you can choose the height of the block so that you can just relax that knee down. Flex your front foot, toes pointing to the ceiling, and then we bring the fingertips back. Inhaling, let's lengthen the spine. With the next inhale, we're going to bring the right arm up And then pressing with the fingertips, we're going to reach over the leg towards the front. Place the hand on the outside of the foot or the leg, and then twisting to the left side, we bring the other arm around. Then we bring the shoulders parallel with the floor first, and with the exhale, we fall forward. Janu Shirsasana. If you cannot quite reach your foot yet, then you can also use the belt. And this is the moment that you're going to go like, where's my belt? Where's my belt? Where did I put my belt? Did I even get a belt? And then it's also good to remember that we're not forcing the head onto the knee. What we're doing is, first of all, we're just breathing. And as we breathe, we direct the rib cage and the crown of the head towards the front foot. That's all we're doing, we're just breathing. Flex the foot and reach through the heel so that you can stretch the leg. Let's give ourselves 2 more breaths. One last breath here. And with the next inhale, looking at your front foot, then lengthening the spine, coming all the way up. Let's bring the right knee up and stretch the leg to the front. With the exhale, we bend the left knee and we open to the side. Again, use a block if you need. Bring that left foot close to you and use a block under the knee if you need. Use the fingertips to stretch the spine so that you can breathe. Inhale, left arm up. And then with the exhale, reach to the front. Twisting to the right side. With the breath, we bring the other arm around. We square the shoulders with the floor. And then we fall forward. Again, if you've got a belt, and if you cannot quite reach your foot, then just grab a belt. A belt is like a friend. I love working with belts. It gives you that extra space to breathe. Every inhale we lengthen. Every exhale we surrender into the posture. So else you're gonna like overextend this side. 3 more breaths. Oh, you've got a block there. I didn't see it. Exhale all the way out. Then take a deep inhale. Deep inhale. Move through the crown of the head. Crown of the head reaching to the front. Chin to the chest. Letting go of the shoulders. Reaching to the front. Yes. One last breath here. And then with the inhale, looking at the front foot and coming all the way up. Bringing the knee back up. Stretching both legs to the front. Flex your feet and spread the toes. Inhaling, bringing the arms overhead. Exhale, falling forward. Grab hold of the outsides of the feet or just grab a belt here. Take a nice deep inhale and with the exhale, fall forward. Paschimottanasana. And then notice if your mind, not you, but notice if your mind is fighting against the posture. And if so, see if with the exhale, you can exhale completely and relax and let go with every exhale. So with the inhale, we breathe, we visualize the breath moving through the whole body. We lengthen, and with the exhale, we relax, we dive, we just let go. We surrender completely.
Shri Guru Charanam Shri Hari
Using the belt. Lock your fingers on the belt until your arms are stretched so that you
Shri
don't have to roll, but you
Guru
can just hang there.
Charanam
And then the belt
Shri
goes
Hari Sharanam
so that we can keep the heart space a
Shri
little bit open.
Guru
Yeah. Don't want to close anything.
Charanam
Just keeping that space there.
Shri Hari
Let's take 3 more breaths. Remember to exhale completely.
Shri Hari Charanam.
1 more breath. And then with the next inhale, looking at your feet. And then lengthening. Take your time coming all the way up. Let's bend the knees and place the feet on the mat. Feet are hip width apart, so there's a little bit of a gap between the feet and between the knees. Then place the hands next to you, with the fingers to the front, and then we're going to move the hands a little bit back. Then take a moment to roll the shoulders and the shoulder blades back and down. Take a nice deep inhale, and with the exhale, press with the hands and the feet, and lift your hips up towards the ceiling, opening the chest, lifting the hips. And then if you like, you can look towards the ceiling. And if your body is parallel with the mat, then you can look behind you. Take 1 nice breath here. And then bringing the chin to the chest, lowering the hips down. Stretch your legs to the front. And then bring the legs around and come to hands and knees once again. Find your alignment. Take a nice deep inhale, tuck the toes, and with the exhale, lift for a downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale, press with the hands, reach with the sitting bones diagonally out, just stretching the body, just as we do when we wake up in the morning. That's all we're doing. Let's take 2 more breaths. Step your feet a little bit further back. And on the next inhale, let's bring the shoulders to the front for a high plank. Let's reach through the crown of the head, reach through the heels, belly engaged, and then press the floor away from you. Hang in there, make yourself strong. Just connect to that strength that you have. 1 more breath, and then let's bring the knees on the mat, and then bending the elbows slowly, let's come all the way down. Untuck the toes, stretch the arms, bring the right side of the face on the mat, and just relax for a moment there. Now with the next inhale, let's bring the legs together. Legs are stretched, and let's bring the forehead on the mat. Turn the palms of the hands towards the floor. And without changing much, we're only going to lift the shoulders a little bit towards the ceiling, just so that we can bring the shoulders in line with the chest. We're opening the chest. Take a nice deep inhale first. Come down. Lengthen the whole body, and then with the exhale, lifting the chest and the head off the mat. Keep your feet on the mat for now, and direct your chest bone to the front, and then keep your legs stretched. Look diagonally a little bit away from you, but keep lengthening the back of the neck. 1 more breath, and with the exhale, lower down. Bring the left side of the face on the mat and just relax everything. You can wiggle your hips from side to side if you like. Then with the next inhale, bring the forehead on the mat. And again, bring your legs together. And this time, interlacing the fingers behind the back. So we're keeping the legs stretched for this one. Legs are together, interlacing the fingers. Take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, stretching the arms, lifting the chest and the head off the mat. Bring the chin a little bit to the chin. A little bit less. Look a little bit away from the hands. Keep reaching with the hands towards the back. Keep your feet down for this one, feet on the mat. And then reach with the chest to the front. One more breath, and with the exhale, lowering down and relaxing. Just letting go of the hands, relax the whole body. Bring the side of the face on the mat. Just keep changing the side of the face. And then with the next inhale, let's use the arms. Let's roll over to the right side and come and lay on your back. Bend your knees and place the soles of the feet on the floor. And bring your feet close to your sitting bones until you can touch your heels with the middle finger there. Bring your toes a little bit in so that the feet are really parallel. The arms are alongside the body and relax. Take a deep inhale, and with the exhale, pressing with the feet, we lift the hips towards the ceiling. And then move your chest towards your chin. Then we interlace the fingers behind the back. With the inhale, we tuck the shoulders under. One shoulder blade under and down, and the other shoulder blade under and down. Bring your attention to your feet. We want to have the feet really parallel. And then direct the balls of the feet down as you do this. And pressing with the feet, you lift the hips up. Opening the chest. Wiggle your feet a little bit towards the outside. Yeah. Now if you like, you can stay here. If you like to go a little bit further into a full bridge posture, on the next inhale, bringing the hands next to your ears, and with the exhale, without rushing, come to the crown of the head. Adjust the elbows a little bit closer together, and then draw the shoulder blades down and a little bit together. And with the next exhale, you press with the hands and you come up. Remember that if you are in half bridge posture, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you're breathing. Wiggle your feet a little bit. And then after 5 breaths, if you're in a full bridge posture, bring the chin to the chest and lower yourself down in a controlled way. And if you're in a half bridge posture, letting go of the fingers and rolling the spine down. Then step your feet as wide as the mat and let the knees fall together. And just relax there for a moment. And then let's shake the legs in the air. Let's shake the arms too if you like. And then we're going to, with both legs bent, we're going to bring the right leg over the left. So cross your legs one on top of the other. And then we're going to bring the left foot on the mat with the legs bent. And then pressing with the left foot, lift your hips a little bit and just scoop your hips a little bit to the right side and bring the knees to the left. Open the arms wide and look over the right shoulder for a twist. Palms of the hands facing up so that we can relax the shoulder blades gently down. And then here we just let go. We let gravity do the work for us. And if you don't have space to open the arms wide, then you can bend the arms 90 degrees, like in a cactus position, so that we still have the chest open. And again, with every exhale, we just letting go. Then using the breath with the next inhale, we bring the knees back up. We shake the legs in the air once again. And then we're going to bring the left leg over the right. And we're going to bring the right foot on the mat. We scoop the hips to the left. And then we bring the knees to the right side. And we look over the left shoulder. was gonna bring it actually the other way. You okay? Let's take 2 more breaths here. Just letting go. And on the next inhale, bringing the knees back up, shaking the legs in the air one more time. And if you like, bending the knees and grabbing hold. So flex your feet and grab hold of the outsides of the feet. And then bend the knees towards the floor, towards the armpits, with the soles of the feet facing towards the ceiling in a happy baby posture. But we're grabbing hold of the outsides of the feet. And then just think of stretching the spine. So don't push too hard. Just breathe and lengthen the spine. Happy baby posture. And then letting go of the feet, shaking the legs in the air one last time. And then bending the knees, rolling to the right side, pressing with the left hand, come to sitting. So we're nearly there. We have just a few more postures. So we'll do an inversion now. We're going to do shoulder stand. If you're not doing an inversion today, if you're in your moon days or for any other reason, that's absolutely fine. If you're not doing an inversion, then lay down in this posture, Supta Baddha Konasana. If you're doing an inversion, bring yourself to the front of the mat, because you're going to need some mat behind you. So scoop yourself to the front of the mat. Take a nice deep inhale, keep your head straight, and with the exhale, roll over your shoulders and bring your feet over the head. Bend your elbows and place the hands on the lower back. If you can touch the floor with your feet, interlace the fingers behind your back and stretch the arms and see if you can stretch the legs. If you cannot quite reach the floor with your feet yet, then pressing with the hands, give yourself some support there with the hands on the back. Then on the next inhale, letting go of the fingers, bend your elbows and place the hands on the back. Fingers towards the ceiling. Press with the hands against the back and the back against the hands. And then with the inhale, bring one leg up, flex the foot towards the ceiling, and then bring the other foot up, both feet together, legs together, flex your feet and spread the toes. And then remind yourself that the shoulder stands, so the support should be on the shoulders, not on the neck. You okay? Do you want to do this posture or not? Sorry? Give it a go? Okay, come to sitting. And then just focus on your breath. Just follow me. Keep your head straight. Focus to the front. Inhale, and with the exhale, just roll over the back and place the hands on the lower back. That's it. That's it. Keep your head straight. Bring one leg up first, and then bring the other leg. Flex your feet. Yeah. Let's see if we can take another 10 breaths. Press with your hands against the back and the back against the hands and reach. So we're directing the energy of the body towards the ceiling. We're engaging the muscles, reaching with the soles, with the heels towards the ceiling, with the legs together. Keep your legs together if you can. Yeah, exactly. And then use the hands. I'm going to let you go. 5 more breaths. Just breathing. Voila. And then on the next inhale, we reach a little bit further towards the ceiling. And with the exhale, we bring the feet over the head. And then we stretch the arms, we place the palms of the hands on the floor, and we roll ourselves down in a controlled way, slowly, as controlled as you can. And then once we have the feet on the floor, with the legs stretched, we bring the arms alongside the body, flex your feet and bring the feet together. Take a nice deep inhale and relaxing with the elbows, we direct the chest, we lift the chest towards the ceiling, and we tuck the head under. We press with the elbows, and we place the crown of the head on the mat. And if you cannot touch the floor with the crown of the head, then just walk your hands a little bit further towards your feet. So the hands are on the outside. Walk your hands a little bit further down, not the body, the hands down. It's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Go back to where you were. Opening the throat. Okay. Walk your hands towards your feet until you can bring the crown of the head on the floor. Bring your hands, press with the elbows, exactly. Do you have the crown of the head down? Yes. And then just breathe. On the next inhale, bring the chin to the chest, and then roll yourself down. And then we prepare for Shavasana, corpse posture, the final relaxation. So put some extra clothes if you think you're going to be cold. The body always gets cold as we relax. We also have some blankets in the back if you need. And then lying on your back, bring your feet as wide as the mat and relax the legs. So just let your toes fall to the side. Let go of your legs completely. And then with the arms stretched alongside the body, palms facing up, bring your hands a little bit away from the body so that the rib cage can move freely. Take a moment to roll the shoulder blades under, so draw the shoulder blades towards your sitting bones, towards your feet. The chest is open. And then let's just take a nice deep inhale. And with the exhale, just letting go. Anything that you need to let go. Relaxing the whole body. Relaxing the muscles like butter in the sun.
Jai
gently move your fingers and your toes. And if you like, bring the arms overhead, interlace the fingers and reach with the hands and reach through the heels with the toes towards the ceiling, stretching the back. And then with the eyes closed, bending the knees, roll to the right side and stay there with the eyes closed for a few breaths. Then pressing with the left hand, keeping your focus very much inwards, come to sit. Sit on a block once again as we did in the beginning of the practice. Close your eyes. Relax the hands on your knees. Take a moment to lengthen the spine. Keep your eyes closed. And then find a sensation of ease there. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. We'll close the practice chanting 3 Oms. Exhaling all the air out. Squeezing the last bit of air, then take a deep, long inhale. Inhaling deep. Om Bolo Satguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Victory to the wisdom within, the Guru within. So if you like to bow forward, gently blink your eyes open, remove the block from under you. And then with the palms facing up, just bringing the forehead down. Bowing down to yourself, bowing down to consciousness, to the Guru inside yourself, wisdom, truth, bliss. And then when you're ready, with the breath, rolling yourself up. Namaste. Thank you for coming to share your practice with me today. Wonderful having you here. Have a wonderful week, and also at home or wherever you are online. Enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. See you next time. Thank you.
Shanti Om Shanti 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 Om Shanti Om Shanti 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 Sarini Sari Maga Sarini Sari Sani Sani Dani Da Padani Sarini Sari Ma Sari
Arriesgo para ti, para ti, para ti. Nada puede ser sin ti. Yo sin ti, yo sin ti. Eres mi razón de ser. Fantasía de mi Edén.
Namo, Namo, Namo,
No, this is
Namo,
not
Namo, Namo, Anjaninan
Ajá.
Namo, Anjani Namo,
Freaking hell. What's happening here?
Namo,